Ever wondered which secondhand marketplace is the best for you? In the vast world of online selling, it can be a challenge to identify the platform that suits your needs the best. Today, we're going to explore the ins and outs of several popular secondhand marketplaces. We'll be delving into the unique features, pros, and cons of Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, eBay, and OfferUp. We'll weigh the advantages and disadvantages of each platform from the seller's perspective to help you make an informed decision. Whether you're a seasoned seller with 1,000 five-star reviews or a novice just dipping your toes into the world of online selling, this comparison might just shed some light on aspects you may not have considered. So buckle up, folks. It's time to embark on a journey through the bustling lanes of these digital marketplaces. Let's dive right in and start comparing these platforms. First on our list is Poshmark. Now, Poshmark has certainly made a name for itself in the secondhand marketplace arena. It's a platform that's gained quite a bit of popularity, especially among those of you who enjoy the social aspect of selling. You see, Poshmark has a unique feature that encourages sellers to interact by sharing and promoting their listings within the community. However, this constant social interaction isn't everyone's cup of tea. For some, like myself, it can feel a bit demanding, especially if you're just looking to sell your items without the added social responsibilities. Another thing about Poshmark is the requirement for discounted shipping. This means that as a seller, you're often expected to offer shipping discounts to your buyers. Not a deal breaker for some, but it's something to consider if you're trying to maximize your profits. Now let's talk about Poshmark's shipping policy. This is where things get a bit interesting. Poshmark has a flat-rate shipping policy, which at first glance might seem like a drawback. It's not ideal for shipping a single lightweight item, as it could cost you around $8. But here's the silver lining. That same flat rate can be a blessing when you're shipping larger bundles. For up to 5 pounds, you're looking at the same $8 shipping fee. So if you're selling children and baby clothes or any items that you can bundle up, Poshmark might be your platform of choice. In my personal experience, I've had a mixed bag of results with Poshmark. It's not my favorite platform to sell on, but it's certainly carved out its niche in the online selling world. So if you're someone who enjoys the social aspect of selling, doesn't mind offering discounted shipping, and perhaps has a few bundles of lightweight items to sell, Poshmark might just be the platform for you. While Poshmark may not be my personal favorite, it has its own unique advantages. Next up is Mercari. Now, this platform is a gem in the rough, especially with its recent update that completely eliminates seller fees. Yes, you heard that right, 0 fees for sellers. This is a game changer, and it's one of the main reasons why I favor Mercari above the rest. I've been selling on Mercari for a good while now, and I've accumulated almost 1,000 five-star reviews. It's not just about the number, though, it's about the community. The buyers on Mercari are an absolute pleasure to deal with, and the platform itself is straightforward and user-friendly. You list your item, set your price, and wait for it to be snapped up. It's as simple as that. Now let's talk about pricing. On Mercari, you're in charge. You set your price and, unlike on some other platforms, you're not forced to lower it to compete. This gives you control over your profits. And let's be honest, who doesn't love that? Mercari is also great for those who are just starting out in the world of online selling. The platform doesn't require you to have a large inventory or a high number of listings. You can start small, learn the ropes, and gradually build your business. It's the perfect place to dip your toes in the water. Another advantage of Mercari is its focus on sustainability. By providing a platform for selling pre-loved items, Mercari is contributing to a more sustainable and environmentally friendly way of shopping. So not only are you making money, but you're also doing your bit for the planet. But the standout feature of Mercari, the one that really sets it apart, is the 0 fees for sellers. This means that every cent you make from a sale is yours to keep. No deductions, no hidden charges, just pure profit. It's a breath of fresh air, and it's why Mercari is my favorite platform to sell on. For me, Mercari stands out because of its 0 fees for sellers, making it my favorite platform. Let's move on to eBay. Now, eBay is one of the most recognized platforms for selling secondhand items. You may find the pricing here to be quite competitive. This competitiveness often nudges sellers to set lower prices. But here's the silver lining. You do get a cut from the shipping price. So in the grand scheme of things, it essentially evens out. Here's a little bit of my personal experience. I've had a fair share of transactions on eBay, and the journey has been quite interesting. The platform does offer a vast audience, and that can be a great advantage. But remember, with a larger audience comes greater competition. You might have to make your listing stand out to catch the buyer's eye. In conclusion, despite the lower prices, eBay can still be a good choice for sellers. The cut from shipping price somewhat balances the scales. So, eBay might force lower prices, but with the cut from the shipping price, it can still be a good choice. Now, let's talk about Facebook and OfferUp. Both of these platforms have proven themselves to be strong contenders in the secondhand marketplace, each with their unique advantages and disadvantages. Starting with Facebook, it's undeniable that the platform's vast reach can be a significant advantage. With millions of users checking their Facebook feeds daily, you're bound to get a lot of eyeballs on your listings. This is especially true for local sales, where you can quickly sell something at a great price. But it's not all smooth sailing with Facebook. One major drawback is the payout delay. The platform takes an average of 30 to 45 days to issue a payout, which can be a bit of a hassle, especially if you're looking to make quick cash. Another thing to consider is the number of "is this available" messages you might receive. It seems to be a common issue with Facebook Marketplace, along with the occasional no-shows. Now shifting gears to OfferUp. This platform is a gem for selling larger items that are too bulky to ship. Think cars, boats, furniture, properties, you name it. OfferUp is a fantastic platform for in-person sales, and it also has very affordable shipping rates for items that can be posted. The buyers on OfferUp are generally friendly and cooperative, and the sales prices are competitive with those on other platforms. You might not get as many messages or views as you would on Facebook, but the experience tends to be less frustrating. You'll likely sell at a slightly higher price, albeit a bit slower due to fewer eyeballs on your listings. From my experience, OfferUp is a great platform for those who prefer a bit more control over their sales. You don't have to deal with as many "is this available" messages, and no-shows are much less frequent compared to Facebook. It's also worth noting that OfferUp has a very user-friendly interface. It's easy to list an item, communicate with potential buyers, and arrange for pickup or shipping. This simplicity can be a real boon, especially if you're new to the world of online selling. In conclusion, both Facebook and OfferUp have their strengths and weaknesses. Facebook is excellent for quick local sales due to its huge user base, while OfferUp excels in selling larger items and providing a more streamlined selling experience. The key is to understand these platforms and use them to your advantage. Depending on what you're selling and how you want to sell it, you might find one platform more beneficial than the other. It's all about finding the right fit for your needs. Facebook and OfferUp each have their strengths, depending on what you're selling and how you want to sell it. So, which secondhand marketplace is the best? Well, let's recap. Poshmark's social aspect and flat-rate shipping come with their own pros and cons. Mercari, my personal favorite, boasts zero seller fees and a top-rated seller badge. eBay might force lower prices, but the cut from shipping can balance things out. OfferUp shines for in-person sales of larger items, and its affordable shipping rates won't disappoint. Facebook Marketplace is your go-to for quick local sales, despite the long payout period. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all. Each platform has its strengths and weaknesses, and the best one for you depends on what you're selling and how you plan to do it. So, did you find this comparison helpful? If so, show some love by hitting that like button. Drop a comment to share your thoughts or experiences. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips. Until next time, happy selling.